Hey, I'm Emily Fraser from Matching Pool. I hope you all like and follow Shark Stream.
Hi, I'm Lucas Casaver. Join us on the Shark.
Hello, I'm Jonas Soto, and join us on Shark Stream.
Hello everyone, I'm Francisco Sanchez Ruiz. Join us to Shark Stream. Let's go!
Hello, I am David Alcaide. Join us in Shark Stream.
Hey guys, I'm Feder Horst. Join us on the Shark Stream.
I'm Christina Tkach. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hey guys, it's Jason Shaw. Join us on the Shark Stream tonight.
I'm John Moore. Join me on the Shark Stream.
Hi, I'm Savannah Easton. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hi, my name is Georgia Georgiev, and you can join us at the Shark Stream.
Salado is the world's premier pool community. Playing your friends has never been more fun. Raise the bar with Salado so regular practice can become real pressure. With monthly prizes and cash payouts, Salado brings pool to the people. You can even submit match results to Fargo Rate through Salado if you want, but you don't have to. Your race, your place. Make your matches count with Salado. Download now and get started. No minimum play per month. 8, 9, 10 ball. You choose. It all counts.
All right, everybody, welcome to the Shark Stream. This is Brian in the booth coming at you from the Yale Billiards Brunswick Arena in Wallingford, Connecticut. We're getting ready to watch Roberto Gomez, Superman, playing against Marc Vidal Claramunt. I think they're warming up right now, so we'll just sort of keep an eye on them for a minute. That's Gomez, okay. And yeah, so it's going to be a great action from Battle of the Bull in Roanoke, Virginia. They are getting ready to get started probably within the next 10 minutes or so. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button, thumbs up, follow us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, and definitely check us out at the link on the bottom of your screen, digitalpool.net/Wolfsten. Use the code TheSharkStream if you want access to all the tables at the Battle of the Bull. Yeah, we'll be getting started in just a few minutes. Again, thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate it. A pool player says, "Let's go, Bobby Boom. Thanks for this stream. Like, shared, subscribed. I will relay your messages to Bobby Boom, who is currently at the Battle of the Bull. And he's hanging out with a lot of the guys. We broadcast yesterday from Roanoke, Virginia at the 3 p.m. match, I believe. It was Georgie Georgiev, a special guest commentator. We also had Jonas with a special cameo appearance, and there's all kinds of players in the Shark Bus. So and they will be traveling from this tournament after its conclusion straight up to Harrah's Resort in Atlantic City, New Jersey, for the U.S. Open. So stay tuned. Shark Stream's bringing you all kinds of great content this week. We'll be online all day today, again, just like Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We'll be bringing you all the best pros, all the best content. Definitely stay tuned. I love that jersey, by the way. He's known as Superman, and look at his chest. Boom. And I've just been informed that we're going to be bringing you Neto Viato at 3 o'clock, Feder Gorst at 5 o'clock. So we have a pretty busy schedule today on the Shark Stream. It's going to be a lot of fun with the Battle of the Bull. See if I can tighten up this angle a little bit before we get started. That'll work. So this must be Mark taking his turn on the warm-up. You can see the digital pool screen right above you on the monitor. As soon as they click that start match scoring, then we'll get started with a race to 9. Get that out of your system, Mark. Superman ain't gonna have it if you start leaving stuff like that. Just saying. All right, here we go, folks. That was the lag. Looks like Roberto Gomez, clearly the winner on the lag. He's going to get the first break. Thanks, Jackie, for tuning in. Thanks, Crystal, sharing it out. Be a great match. We already got 100 people tuned in. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. It's always a good thing for the Shark Stream. And if you're interested, you can certainly send stars on Facebook, and we're going to set up a super chat on YouTube in just a few minutes for a Taom cap and a Taom chalk. Here we go. Rack number 1, getting ready. Superman at the helm. Blasted the rack. Did he? Oh, then that's the 9 ball. Okay, yeah. I was just going to say, did he get a golden break on the first rock? No, he made the 1 ball on the side. He's got 2 balls down. Got to look at the 3. Like Mark's got a chance there. I mean, good safe play. Oh, that's the 2 ball down south. All right. Yeah, and he's gonna leave it behind the 9. Good shot. Superman gonna have to either kick or jump here. Roberto. Big combo there from Roberto. And he made the position play. Wow, it just traveled up the rail. I tell you what, every single time I play a combo, I never get this result. I guess I got to practice some more. But this is pretty awesome. He's going to be able to get up table for that purple 4-ball. How's he can get past the 8? Spin. Little tap in. He's got the 7 lined up. And come around the 9. Wow. I guess this is why he's a 790 Fargo. He can just pull the cue around on the string. Beautiful shot. Stun it right up for the 8, for the 9. I think this one's going to be in the books in a second. Just like that, Roberto Gomez goes up 1-0. Very nicely done. All right, here we go. Rack 2. Like I said, if you're interested in watching all of the Battle of the Bull streams, including previous matches, current matches, and future matches, there's a link at the bottom of your screen, digitalpool.net/wolfsden. Use the code TheSharkStream and you'll be able to get a discount. But you'll be able to watch every single match so you can follow your favorite players. You can rewatch everything for, I think, about a month, 30 days, something like that. And you'll be supporting the stream as well. So we appreciate it if you guys do subscribe if you use the code TheSharkStream. Here we go. One on the side. Hold it. Pull out a spot for the 2, though. Can't tell from this angle. It looks like, I mean, if I had an overhead, it would be nice, but, you know, Zach, someday we're going to get there. Having said that, it looks like he might be able to clip the left side of this 2-ball and possibly even pocket it. I think that's what he's looking at right now is where's the cue going to go afterwards? And how do we get to the red ball? That was just a straight up push. Okay, so he was pointing. Okay, I thought he had a little look at it. He just pushed out. Now the 8's blocking the corner. Mark's got to decide whether he wants to take this, which he will. and he's likely to play safety here. That was a interesting choice. So it looks like Roberto's got a pretty clean look at the 2, but unless he wants to go for the hero cut, I don't think he's got a pocket. We're up to 200 people on a Friday afternoon. You guys all for tuning in. Like I said, take a second, hit the like button. Let Facebook and YouTube know that we're here as the Shark Stream, bringing you awesome content. What a great safety. The 3 ball's right in the way of the kick, so is the 5. Bump's probably out of the question too. Gonna come back off the short rail on the bottom. Try to slap it up table. Tell you what, he made good clean contact, and that 8's still protecting that corner pocket, so the 2's not quite in play yet. I believe he just whiffed on that 2 ball. He was trying to catch the outer edge. I don't even think he rubbed it. Yep, ball in hand. Politico, you're messing with me right now in the comment section. It's pretty amazing. Statistically aggregated to the unbelievable to the nth power. That's a lot of words. All right, let's go. Let's see. Mark's got the 2 in the corner. Gonna probably drag it around the short rail for the 3 in the bottom corner. Purple ball's up here. Go by the 5. Mark seems to think so. Otherwise, he would not have set up that kind of position. Got a clean look at the 5. Now what do you do with the 6? The 7's blocking the bottom right corner. The 8's blocking the bottom left corner. This is a key shot right here, folks. Looks like he's feeling the 6-8 combo. Hit that soft. Very well executed. Nice shot, Mark. Heading towards the tie game here, 1-1. Is nice finish from Mark. He's going to get the next rack. Thanks everybody again for tuning in. From our sponsors. Here we go. Rack number 3. Mark getting ready to break. Of course, as always, with the matchroom break, he's looking to just drain this one in a side pocket. Thanks, Tom, for tuning in. Thanks, Diane from Mississippi. One ball's history, 2 balls sitting in the middle of the table. That is the best outcome you can look for a break shot. Like the 3 ball's gone too, so he's going to have to find a way to get on the purple in the middle of the table right here. Next ball. I think that's the biggest problem he's got so far. Everything else has got a pocket. Gonna go off. Yeah, well, he's got the side bucket and he's got the angle for the 5. Good shot. Man, I thought that was gonna hang when he hit the point. Hit right by the 8 ball. Set up nicely on the 6. Looking real sharp here. He's got this 7 straight in the corner with enough to stun it over for the 8 in the other corner. Sort of taking a lay of the land here. Stun over for the 9, and he's done. So let's get some predictions. You guys have about almost 300 people tuned in right now. We got Marc Vidal Claramunt and Roberto Gomez. Any predictions out there? What do you think the final score is going to be and who's going to win? I guess that's included with the final score. But yeah, I'm curious. What do you guys think? I was thinking Roberto would be a favorite. Not just on Fargo, but based on previous experience watching him. But Mark is clearly coming out swinging. He's up 2-1 right now, so it could go either way, right? Seems like we're in a little bit of a player break. Let me tell you a little bit about the Boom and Freezer show. So Bobby Boom Hilton, the president here at the Shark Stream, and our good friend Scott Frost, the Freezer, have a video podcast that they've put up on YouTube, and they've interviewed some amazing celebrities in pool. Show you a little bit more. So right there, you can see they've had Emily Fraser, they've had Dominic Dunn, they've had Jason Shaw, Savannah, the Roadrunner Easton, Skylar Woodward, and Carl Boyes. So there's a lot of great content there when it comes to interviewing the legends of pool. But all of those interviews are between an hour and 2 hours long. Jason Shaw went on for 2 hours. It was absolutely riveting. They're filming season 2 right now. They filmed a few episodes, I believe, in the Florida Open. They're also going to film a few more episodes here in Roanoke, and they're going to film a few more episodes at the US Open. So 10 more episodes coming up for season 2. You're not going to want to miss it. Check it out. And in a few minutes, hopefully, this set will get back underway. We got a few predictions so far in the comment section. 9-7 Mark, 9-7 Roberto. We got another Roberto. Gomez wins by 3. That's a 9-6 prediction. Another 9-7 Superman. Roberto 9-7, 9-5 Superman. Superman, you think Superman's going to go on a rush, Politico? Because he would need to take 8 of the next 10 matches or 10 games to make your prediction happen. So very curious, like I said. A lot of people seem to be favoring Superman, but I'm telling you right now, Mark I don't think he's missed a ball. So don't count the man out. He's looking pretty sharp so far. He's back. Check the rack out a little bit, make sure it's good to go. Here we go, rack number 4. Missed the 1, made the 2, and got the golden break. Wow. There it is, 9 flying right in the corner. Oh man, that's insane. This time he got the 1 ball instead of the 9. He got the 8 ball as well in the same pocket. But that 4 ball is going to loom large. I don't think he can see the 2 here. Giving the table a little bit of a once over, deciding whether he wants to try and kick safe or if he wants to go for the push. The 2 has multiple pockets accessed. Yeah, he's just going to shove it in the corner. Take it long, put him on the short rail. Not a bad plan. It's the first time in like 2 racks, Roberto is back at the table. Let's see what he's got. And for the defense, but he left it hanging wide open. I'm a little surprised. Oh, big miss. That's going to leave Roberto with a clean look at the 2 ball and an open table. Wow, is he going for the twofer? Look at that rub. What a shot. Got a smile on. He knows he got away with one there. Anyway, Crystal saying in the comment section, I'm gonna give it time. Andy Guy will be here, and then you know what happens. You're absolutely right. So we can just fast forward to 8-8. Right now, Superman Roberto Gomez is looking like he's in great shape. He's got the 4 straight in. He's got every ball has a pocket. We've seen this guy execute a bunch of times. I'm predicting 3-2s about 90 seconds away. All right, now I'm thinking about 2.5 minutes away. Oh, wow. Tried to stuff it in the corner, didn't get there. Think he got somewhat fortunate on this roll, though, but Mark's in control again. A couple people asking for scores in the comments section. Here's where you go, right there. That tells you all the scores. Roberto makes the 4, gets snookered on the 5. Doesn't look happy. Went for the masse shot. I like that idea. Unfortunately for Roberto, it did not go in, so now Mark's got another try at this 5 ball. Kind of saw that coming. Whenever you can leave the object ball on the short rail and the cue ball on the opposite short rail, that's, even if there's nothing in the way, that's still pretty much a safety. Now Roberto's got to find a way to get this 5 ball. Gonna bump it into the left rail. So okay, good. Use the 6 and 9. Another great defensive play there from Mark. See what Roberto has in mind. Probably gonna kick at it from behind, maybe try to make in the corner. What a safety. Wow. Roberto's in jail here. I don't think, well, we'll see, but I don't think he's got the clearance to kick straight at it from the 7 ball. Need a little extra spice. We go 2 rails here, maybe? He did have enough. Okay, never mind. He had enough. At least he left Mark a little treetop here. It's going to make this shot about a lot harder anyway. Wow, just like I said, shooting over a ball, that makes it a whole lot harder. You just left the 5 hanging. I think Roberto's going to like this result. As long as he can get past the 6, I think he's good. A little aggressive there, Roberto. He's lined up on the left rail instead of being straight in the corner. Need to hit that about 50% slower. Drains the side pocket. That was a fantastic shot. Great recovery. Calling the Superman.
Salado is the world's premier pool community. Playing your friends has never been more fun. Raise the bar with Salado so regular practice can become real pressure. With monthly prizes and cash payouts, Salado brings pool to the people. You can even submit match results to Fargo Rate through Salado if you want, but you don't have to. Your race, your place. Make your matches count with Salado. Download now and get started. No minimum play per month. 8, 9, 10 ball. You choose. It all counts.
Here we go, rack number 6, coming Marc Vidal Claramunt versus Roberto Gomez. Marc's up 3-2 after an impressive bank shot from Roberto. It's the 1 ball again. Guys usually have that shot on lockdown. The bad news is he missed the 1 ball. The good news is he didn't leave it hanging out there somewhere. Little push out here for Marc. Like he was trying to get behind the 8 ball, but didn't quite get there. We just saw Roberto make an amazing bank shot on the last rack. So I don't think he's in too much trouble here. He might play safe anyway. There's a lot of action down here on the bottom side of the table. Making these banks look easy. I just want to take another look at that one. He actually had to play the cue past the 1 ball. That's a 1 pocket shot, but his side pocket anyway. What an amazing shot. Good job, Roberto. This is looking like formality at this point. 6 to the 7 is going to require a little bit of finesse, but not a lot. This is funny. I see Roberto out there just sort of walking around and wondering. I'm not sure what he's hesitating on, but as a left-handed player, I love this shot. As a right-handed player, I could see why you're maybe not so happy about it. So he was just looking for a bridge. All right, cool. Oh, he hit that with a lot of steam. Just the right amount to get on the 7 in the corner. Wow, well done. Well done. Doesn't seem happy with this shot. I'm not sure why. It looks like it's great. Bounce off the right rail, catch position on the 9. Missed it. Must have been worried about the scratch. I'm not sure what was the anxiety there, but Marc has a huge opportunity to take a 2-game lead here with a hanging 8 and the 9 in the middle by the foot spot. Went with just the straight draw shot and got literally ball in hand position. That was a brilliant shot. Marc's up 4-2. What's up, Manny from San Antone? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks everybody for tuning in. There's at least 370 of you out there now looking at the Shark stream. Appreciate it if you'd hit the like button for us. Follow us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, and turn on notifications because we're going to be bringing you amazing action from the Battle of the Bowl all weekend. And we're also going to be bringing a lot of live action from the U.S. Open. So you're definitely not going to want to miss the Shark Streams content. We also have lots of great stuff from Boom and Freezer. We have Bobby Boom and Scott Frost, the Freezer, talking to a lot of legends of pool. So check out both those channels and stay tuned all day long. We're going to be bringing you a lot of great content today. Four sneaks by the 1, 5 goes in the corner. Didn't get the 1 on the snap like you usually look for. But he has the 1 in the side and a possible run out. Tricky part is going to be putting the 1 on the side without boxing it and getting backwards for the 2 in the other side because the 8's blocking the corner. The tough draw shot, very touchy shot. Yeah, he's just going to stop it right there. Now he's got to find out. He's got to figure out what speed he wants to hit this because the 6 is blocking about 40% of the 3 ball. Gonna give it a little touch. I think he got the luck. I think he's got it. Me personally, I wouldn't get too fancy. I'd just sort of roll forward a little bit and play the 6 up top. And he went for it and ended up, well, actually, that might have been a deliberate safety. For the jumper. Good contact. Let's see where the roll goes. Thanks for the kind words, Manny. Appreciate it. Tap in, or oh, he went up. Oh, he just pushed it around the 8 ball. Well, good thought. Superman's got. I've seen him pull off some pretty interesting stuff here. Went for the make and got it. Boom. Let's check that out again. Not only did he get it, he rubbed the 6 and got more or less reasonable position on the 6. And the 6 is down. As long as he doesn't scratch, he's in great shape here. Superman looking awesome to run out this rack. It's like last rack. He hesitating, like he sees something that I don't see. This looks like a pretty natural follow roll. Gonna go 2 rails, and he's missed the 7, so that's 2 racks. He's basically. No, I feel like he overthought it, but 9's in the way. Mark doesn't have a look at the 7 without a kick. So he got very fortunate on that roll. Politico. Mark is a good player, but he's going to find out there's going to be a spot in this match where Roberto stops making mistakes. Now, Roberto, in my opinion, has made 2 very costly mistakes. And it could very well be 4-2 Roberto right now if it weren't for those mistakes. But I got to give credit to Mark where credit's due. He's capitalized on those mistakes, and he's up 4-2. As long as that doesn't tee up on the corner pocket, yeah, that's going to be unfortunate. I mean, it was a good try, good kick. But now Roberto's back in the hunt. What? I'm at a loss for words, folks. I thought Roberto was out there. He just kind of boxed it out of the corner. Hit it a little firm. Diamond pockets. Got to make sure you're straight on point. All right, so Mark with another big opportunity. He's going to go up to 5 to. Well, it's actually pretty straight in. It's going to get tough to get on this 8. Going to let it roll. Nice decision. I like that. Tap in 8 ball. Let it roll up table a few inches if you need to. Come back for the 9. Wouldn't try to do anything too fancy here. I think I just tap it. Pocket speed. Mark agrees. He's got the 9 in the corner shot to go up 5-2. Slams it home.
Joey hit the lights, Bobby grabbed the mic, chicken calling at you from the other side. Shock 3, going live. You're about to enter water, only shock survive. In 3, 2, 1.
Guys, I gotta go take a pause for the cause. I'll be back in just a few minutes, or maybe a minute or two. Looks like we're on a little bit of a player break. I almost hit the wrong button and killed the stream. Now I gotta fix my technology here in the booth for a second. I wanted to mute, and then all of a sudden I hit the off the air button instead of the commentator break button. So hopefully we're not gonna go anywhere anytime soon. I think I was able to recover. All right, looks like Mark's back. Ahead right now, 5-2. Alrighty, sorry about that. Had to take a quick break there. I am back in the booth. This is Brian bringing you live action from the Battle of the Bull. Marc Vidal Claramunt versus Roberto Superman Gomez. So we got about 400 people watching. 370 is based on the counter in the booth here. Please do make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Got a text from one of my fellow Shark Stream staff members saying that the Super Goal is not live. Oh, I have it right there. I can see it in the chat section. Austin, pay attention. Look at what we got going here. Is Roberto going to make three? Oh, he made the 4-9 combo. Beautiful shot. That was pretty much dead. That's going to bring Roberto up to 4. We're about the halfway point in this match, and of course it's 152, so we're tracking pretty nicely. Stay tuned. We're going to have a 3 p.m. match. I believe it's going to be Nito. Let me just double check the website real quick. Oh, not one. Regular battle. So 3 p.m. we're probably going to do Nito Gomez versus Emile Andre Gangflot. I'm sorry if I'm mangling these names, but that's about the best I can do on table 6. If you're interested in watching any of the other matches, there's Carlo Beato and Leon Hanto are going to be in the main feature table at 3 p.m. There's also a bunch of other really good matches coming up. Mickey Krause is playing against, oh man, I don't even want to read it. Mickey Krause is playing on table 3. Who else we got? Yeah, a couple other good matches. I'll put the link in the comments section so you guys can check them out for yourself. But if you're interested in checking any table you want, the link at the bottom of your screen, use the code TheSharkStream to get a discount. But lots of great action. These are a lot of great players here at the Battle of the Bull. Then at 5 o'clock, I believe we're going to try and stream Feder. So FSR is going to be playing against Misko Fortunski in the actual main event. We're going to be streaming Federgors versus Petri Makonnen at 5 p.m. And we'll figure out 7, 9, and I believe 11 tonight. Ugh, another long day. Might not go all the way to 11, but we'll figure out. There might be some good stuff. If there's anything really hot happening between 9 and 11, we'll definitely be back here on the Shark Stream. So stay tuned. So Roberto's been able to pull 2 back. Now he's back to 5-4. He's right back in the hunt. Mark at the table, though, in command. If this 4 goes by the 7, I don't see a lot of trouble here. Oh, it may have gone by the 7, but he glanced it, and now it's going to be Roberto back at the table with a shot at the 4. In shot at the 4. He's got the straight in 5, the 6 back in the corner. I'm thinking it's going 5-5 real soon. Roberto looks like he's in stroke. That threads the needle right between the 7 and the 9. Superman looking strong. He didn't want to be on the rail, but you could see by the body language that wasn't what he wanted, but he's going to take it, and he's going to probably just tap the 8 in and take the punishment. Play the 9 in the bottom right corner. Ooh, went forward. A little I mean, this is definitely not my style, but these guys love to move the cue around. It's like that tie game, race to 4. What are you guys' predictions? We got Superman, Roberto Gomez playing against Marc Vidal Claramunt. 4 games to 4 games. And a nail biter, folks. If I would swear, I don't think I've seen Andy Gow in the comments section, one of our primary sponsors here on the Shark Stream, but generally speaking, when he tunes in, it always goes hill. So I have this feeling that he's in the comments section, even if he's not talking. Hey, Politico, here's the thing. There are 128 players in this tournament. At least 50% of the field is not from the United States of America, and you know, I'm just Brian Brennan from the booth. I could Google all their names, and I've learned a lot of them over time, but I'm not going to be perfect, so I just do my best. I could Google how to say the names, but even Google gets it wrong from time to time. I was in a conversation yesterday with Georgie Georgiev, and when I don't know how to say the name correctly, I always ask the player if I can, how do you prefer I pronounce your name? And that's exactly what I did yesterday. So I'm doing my best. Thanks for the criticism, though. All right, Emerson, that's a good observation. It's not like they like to move the cue ball around. It's that you get better stroke instead of feathering in the head. I'm an old fart, so I'm 52 years old. I'm just bringing you commentary. I just call it like I see it. But I grew up playing straight pool, so my perspective on pool is a little bit different than a lot more of the rotation players and possibly even 8-ball players. Straight pool is a game of precision, and it's definitely a game that you trust the table a lot more than these guys do. When these guys go for they like to move the cue ball around, that's just I feel like that's a 9-ball thing. That's just me, or a 10-ball thing, any rotation game kind of thing. It's just not my mindset, so I think differently. That's all I'm saying. Look at that draw. So now he see, this is what I mean by bringing the cue ball or moving the cue ball around. Now he's in trouble. He's got the 4-ball sitting by the side pocket and the 6 between him and his target. Sometimes I don't know. I admire these guys, these pros, these 700 plus players that can move the cue ball around like it's on a string, but it's just not how I learned the game. He's in a little bit of a bind here. I think he's too close to the 6 to jump. Oh, well, maybe I'm wrong. Oh, big foul. Went to go jump over it and just caught the piece of it. Oop. Sorry, Superman. Ball in hand for Mark. Just going to tap the 4 up the rails. Got the 5 in the same pocket. 6 on the right side. Mark's strong favorite to take this rack down. You guys in the comment section are cracking me up. Dave, I have no idea which quote I'm supposed to be saying right there. I'm completely lost. And Patricia, I don't know if you just called me a potato, but commentator spelled with an O. Wow, I thought that was going to bounce out, but it went right straight clean. Mark's going to go up 6-5 here if he can make this 9-ball. This is a spot shot from hell. I hate spot shots, but I'm sure these guys can handle it a lot better than I do. Mark puts it in clean, 6-5. Marc Vidal Claramunt. Excellent shooting, guys. This is a great match so far. They've just been battling. I don't think we've been more than a couple of games apart so far, so very exciting. You guys are enjoying the stream so far, please do consider hitting the like button. Let Facebook and YouTube know that we're out here bringing you premium pool content from the Battle of the Bull. And also like, share, subscribe. All right, here we go. Rack number 12. Mark at the table, looking to make the one in the side as always. Wow, he came way off. All right, so that's going to be dry. Superman coming to the table, Roberto Gomez. I just got a text from my buddy who reminded me about your best. There's always whine or complain about doing their best. You know the movie The Rock, you'll know exactly what I'm referring to. Thank you, Patricia, for acknowledging. I appreciate that, and thanks for tuning in. I do my best. I mean, it's been I've been here in this little looks like about 16 square foot booth for the better part of 3 days, and I love watching pool and talking about pool and playing pool and all that other good stuff. But every once in a while I get a little bit punchy, so it is what it is. This is a tough leave right here. He's got to push, right? For the contact, and got it. I absolutely adore this jersey, by the way. The Superman logo on the chest is absolutely amazing. Love it. Nails the one in the corner pocket, but he gets unlucky, clicks the 4 and drops it in the side. Mark's going to be at the table now with ball in hand. Yeah, you can see the grin. He's just like, aha, what? How did that happen? This could be a very big deal. If Mark can find the pattern here, he could get up 7-5 over Roberto. Yeah, Politico, I mean, I feel like Roberto should have run away with this match. He's made a few mistakes. I don't think that 10 is the correct count. I'm thinking more like 3 or 4, but there have been very costly mistakes. And if you're going to make those kinds of mistakes against a 7-24 Fargo, going to make you pay for it. This is a clutch shot. He's an off angle on the 4, and he's got to find a way across the table for the 5. So he's got to hit this with some speed. if he's gonna get back to the left side of the table. And when you hit it with speed into 4.5-inch pockets or 4.25-inch pockets, I'm not sure. That's where mistakes start to happen. Hey, YouTubers, by the way, I just, we got 357 YouTubers looking in. We got about 70 Facebookers looking in, but you YouTubers, if you want to support the stream, please do consider using the super chat. There's a goal. Get 10 super chats. We're going to raffle off a Taom chalk and a Taom baseball cap. One of our great sponsors here on the Shark Stream, so we've got that merch available. Like Superman's in control here. Roberto's looking perfect on that 7 ball. See if he leaves himself straight or on angle. Going low. Gonna give himself the angle to come around the world. All right, here we go again, folks. We're back to a tie game as soon as he drops this 9. There you go. Tie game. Race to 3. Hey, what's up, Jeremy? Saw me about 12 hours ago? Yep, I'm still here. I feel like I should just set up an apartment somewhere in the party room. I feel like I never leave. Politico says it's 4.25. All right, well, I didn't know. These tournament tables, sometimes they're 4.5, sometimes they're 4.25, sometimes they're 4. But Politico says they're 4.25. So you start slapping them into the corner, into the table. So that would mean 4.25 in the corners and probably 4.5 in the sides. Tie game 6-6, race to 3. Rack number 13 coming up. 1 in the side, just like it's supposed to. 2 in the side. 6 almost in the same side. And Roberto has a look at the 3, but not a great one. Just going to tap it up to the short rail. It's visible, but it's not easy. Jeremy, here's the thing. So he says, tell Bobby Hilton to put a Murphy bed in the corner. I have a rather nice SUV that I would rather sleep in the back of, but at the end of the day, I would rather also just be in my king-size bed in my apartment. Having said that, no, I'm enjoying bringing you all this content, and we're trying to get some other voices here in the booth. So if you're interested, let me know. Roberto with a clean look at the 3. Now he's going to come around for the purple. Straight in the corner. Looks like he's in great shape. Every ball, like I said, every ball has a pocket. Now it's just time to execute. Got a little hot on that draw, but I think he's in pretty good shape. He's probably going to set up for the 6 in the side pocket, I'm guessing. He's been throwing me off all day though, so I have no idea. Wait, I was right. 6 in the side. Little straight. Might choose to just slam it in there and stun it up for the 7. He might go forward. Forward's gonna oh, he was worried about that. I was worried too. He hit the 9 right in the face though, and he's gonna have perfect position on the 7 for the 8. And he's gonna come back for the 9 and the 8 and 9 in the same corner. Oh, I've been wrong before. He might go forward. Looks like he's going back. There you go. Roberto with a nice run out for 7-6. Track number 14, Roberto at the table, getting ready to slap this one in the side. See if he's got it. There it is. Got the cue ball moving around towards the center of the table. He should be in good shape here on the 2, unless it gets tucked in behind the 8. Looks like it might have. See what he's got in mind here. I'm thinking safety. Roberto is also thinking safety, but I believe Mark has the outside edge of that 2 ball, so he might be able to hit it directly. Gonna stick him on the 8. Wow, nice shot. Crystal, you're killing me, Crystal. Oh, wow, that was close. Great contact. Is he going to get the side? No, he is not. Now, Mark's got a nice clean table to look at. Got to execute. Did not get a lot of angle on this 3, so getting back to the purple on the left is going to be a little tricky. Pretty much flawless. You can get the 5 in the corner. He's in good shape here. The ball's along just fine. The Andy Gow effect is, the Andy Gow prediction is in full effect. Look at this. Mark's going to make it out 7-7. What a great match. You guys happy you tuned in? I'm happy you tuned in. We got 457 people tuned in right now. You guys are enjoying the Shark stream. Please do hit the like button, follow us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, and definitely share it out amongst your friends. We're going to be bringing you live coverage all weekend long of the Battle of the Bowl. So, wow, 7-7. I did not predict that. I thought Roberto was going to run away with this, but Mark is definitely in the hunt. He's doing very well. Great job. Race to 2. Only a possible 3 racks remaining. These guys are battling hard right now. So what do you, once again, we had a few predictions earlier saying 9-7 Superman means Superman Roberto has to get the next 2 matches in a row. Had a few people calling for Mark earlier in the chat section. Right now, I think it's anyone's game. These guys are both playing. They both, Roberto's made a few mistakes, but he's been playing very strong otherwise. So I think it could go easily either way. There it is. Slur says he's going 9-7 Superman. Just got to get that stroke. We'll cut there, but look at where he left the 2 ball. Even if the 4 didn't glance over, the 2 was kind of blocked by the 3 anyway. So this is, as my fellow commentator here in the booth, Bobby Hunt would say, there's no future. Wow, if he had hit that, that was a 1-pocket shot all day. He hit that cross corner, and if he had just a touch more speed on it, it would have gone. That was a great shot. Mark's got to figure out, what do I want to do here? 3's buried behind the 4. The 2 is a tough cut. I'm thinking defense. Wow, what a beautiful cut shot. See if he got the landing he wanted. Nope. Like I said, no future. Beautiful shot. Now he's got to do it again. Let it go. That's one of your funniest comments ever, by the way. Can you change the name of the Shark stream? I'm vegetarian. Gonna go with no. Score update. Mustafa Ahar just beat Edouard Bregu 9-7. Guama won 9-2 against Ahmed Al-Dulaimi. Man, my pronunciations are terrible. I get it. I suck. The rest of the scores you can check out on Battle of the Bull matches link I'm going to put in the comment section. Of course, if you want to watch any of those matches, you can just go straight to that link on the bottom of your screen and use the coupon code TheSharkStream for a discount. Mark looking for this hill. Great shape on the 6. Just gotta, I mean, I don't like this layout just because the balls are just so close to the rails. Requires a lot of precision. Anybody can do it. This is your guy. Smashes the 6 in, and he's gonna hit the 7. Be curious if he's gonna go short side just to make it safe, or if he's gonna go long side. That side pocket can get ugly if he goes long. What did I just say? Oh, wow. He got away with it. What a shot. Mark, going to be on the hill in a second. Big upset. It is. 8-7 Mark on the hill.
Joey hit the lights, Bobby grabbed the mic. Chicken calling at you from the other side. Shock 3, going live. We're about to enter water, only shock survive. In 3, 2, 1.
What a great match. These guys are battling hard. Roberto, Superman Gomez down 2-1. Well, 8-7, but he needs 2. Mark needs 1. I did not think that was going to be the result of this match, but I tell you what, congratulations, Mark, for getting this far. If you take this down, you've earned it, sir. There's your break. It's dry. Roberto at the table. Does not have a look at the one, but he's going to go for the kick save. I think he got it. Might have leaked a little bit. Not going to be tough to kick out of this one. Yeah, he's thinking rail first, 1 in the corner, 2 sitting right there. So he's got to hit this like tap, tap, tappy. Might be going for the masse based on the way he's jacked up. Yeah, it looked like he had to use a little masse. I think I might have gone rail first soft. All right, Superman, what you got? He has the 1 straight into the corner, but then it's going to require a heck of a lot of stroke. The 2 balls sitting up here. He's jacked up. Gonna try and draw it back. Let's see if he's got the stroke. Came offline just a little tiny bit. That was a 5% shot. Like, you try to do it 20 times, you might make it once and get position. So I don't blame Roberto. That was a nice attempt. Let's see if Mark's got the chops. Said, guys, if you're interested in the Sark stream, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Next match is going to be at 3 p.m. I believe we're going to be covering Nito Gomez versus Emil Andre Gangflot. Nito Gomez, proprietor of In the Box Sports, making awesome jerseys, so we're definitely going to want to see what he's got on the pool table. We're going to bounce the one around for a little while, looks like. Made good contact. Left the one kind of sitting in the corner. Roberto can pull off some stroke here. He could drop the one and still get on the two, and then it's pretty much off to the races. Went too far, and now he's got a combo shot. I, for one, hate combo shots, so here we are. Takes the combo, has position. Well done, Roberto. Oh, wow, look at that. I want to replay that one. This is an interesting leave. Makes the two, glances the five, pushes the three into the eight. Now he's got the 3-8 combo, which he's almost certainly made. Yes, he has. Now he's got the three sitting in the corner. What? Why so aggressive? Well, he's okay. Pretty thin cut to get on the six, though. Six on the same side or same corner. I say about an hour ago. I feel like this is going to go hill. My goodness. Roberto has this cue ball on a string. He's dragging it around the table and looking fine. So this is going to go 8-8, folks. It's like that. Hill, race to one. And Roberto's breaking. That's a huge advantage. If he can make the one ball, he might be able to put together a break and run. You might not even see Marc back at the table, but we'll see. Haven't had one yet. But it's showtime. They're going to probably throw some knucks at each other and be like, good luck, bro. And then we'll see what happens. Roberto looking pretty strong. Made a few mistakes early on. Probably could have won this match by now, but as it stands, Marc is right there in the hunt too. So we'll see how this break goes. Right in the side, two lined up. 5 is actually sitting in its way, but we've seen him make some nice combos so far. I think he's in pretty good shape here. Look at that 3 though, back by the 8 ball. That's going to be a tricky one to get a hold of. Nails the combo and the position. I have to grab a bridge here, I think. I grabbed an even longer extension, I believe. Nope. Looks like it's normal cue. Oh, he's going for the stretch. Oh, see, I'm left-handed. I would never do this. Not the speed. It looks like he does. Wow, what a beautiful shot. That's like 3 false starts. I'm wondering if if he's thinking, okay, I got to hit this with the right speed to come up the rail for that purple ball. The purple ball is the problem. I have false starts. Politico, you are not wrong. His combos have been flawless so far. I think he's 4 for 4 or 5 for 5. Drains the 3s straight out on the 4. That's what I think he might have been concerned about, because now he's got to roll forward. Get in this area somewhere. It's going to be tough. Now I see what he's thinking. You can see the smile. Look at the smile. He's thinking of playing the 4 off the 6 and taking his chances with the table. That's what I think he's thinking. Tough when you're on a hill race with 5 balls left on the table. Played it straight in. I honestly think he wanted to touch the 6 there. That's what I think he was trying to do. But now he's got a kick shot if he's feeling ambitious, or he's got to play safe. Yeah, Manny, you're not wrong. I think he was going for the carom there. He just rethought the kick shot. He's going to probably try to play safe. He's all over the place. I don't know what to say. Look at the smile. What do you do? Hill. 4 balls on the table, and you have this shot? That, I think, was the right play, unless the window opened. Oh, man, I wish I had an overhead camera right now. If that window's there, Mark's got a clean-cut shot into the corner. Such a big shot coming up here. And for the bank shot, I think. Might have played it two ways. He had the position on the 7, but I don't know if Roberto has a look at the 6. If he does, this could be in the bank, so to speak. Roberto, you're killing me, man. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Yeah, let's get it done. Clutch shot, overcuts it, thins it just a hair. Now it's going to be Marc's turn to make the clutch 6-ball shot. Frames it. Wow, what a shot. If he gets the speed here for the 7 all the way up. Oh, he's still left himself a tester. That gesture suggests that he might be actually thinking about cross-siding it instead of cutting it all the way up. I'm curious where he's going. Oh my God, he hung it. Oh, that's brutal after all this race. Oh man, so it looks like Roberto is going to have a pretty much a layup here. Let's see if he can capitalize on that. Wow. Did not expect to see this conclusion, but Roberto, the Superman, is going to probably take this one down in advance. He can finish up strong. Oh, wow. What a conclusion. Roberto Gomez takes it down hill, and he gets to the next round. Marc will still be in the tournament. I believe this is a winner side bracket. What a match. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. We appreciate you guys. We'll be back in about 10 minutes with another round at 3 p.m. I believe we're going to be going with Nito Gomez and Emil Andre Gangflit. I'm going to check with my producer. If he agrees, that's what we're going to be airing in about, like I said, about 10, 15 minutes. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Brian in the booth. Appreciate you guys. Love it. Here at the Brunswick Arena on the Shark Stream, I want to give a shout out to all of our sponsors. First of all, our title sponsors. Thank you very much. Brunswick Billiards, McDermott Hughes, Simonis Cloth, Aramith Balls, Taom Billiard Products, Salado, Andy Gow. Support, share, and subscribe. And of course, all of our sponsors as well. Greater New Haven APA, Sigma Wear, team jerseys, uniforms, t-shirts, and more. Tommy's Tattoos, quality tattoo supply. Pool Table Magic, Mabel's Tables in Cheshire, NM Billiards Sales and Service, Dynamic Pressure Washing, Vaculease, WR Carbon Magic Polish, Pro Fitment Billiard Solution, Jacoby Hughes, K. Morgan Painting, Organic Ink Tattoos. Thank you. Without you, there is no us.